Hey guys, Brian Goes Blue.
And Coco too.
Back in with another movie trip review vlog for you tonight. And tonight we're going to be seeing Killers of the Flower Moon. It's been a while since we've been to the theater.
Oh, it's been so long. It feels really good to be back.
It's been like 3 weeks since we saw Taylor. And I think about a month since we saw Exorcist. Just about, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited.
We're back.
Excited to be back. And we're not at our home theater. We're at the airport theater. We call it the airport theater because all the planes like fly overhead.
Yeah.
This was used to be our home theater, both of our home theaters separately. But yeah, we haven't seen a movie in a while, so this movie was out of Dolby in our home theater, so we had to come to this one to catch it.
I think it's like its second, maybe going on the third week. I think. Yeah, I think this week is going to be the third week it's out. So. Yeah, I've been wanting to check it out. It's a little bit long. It's like 3 hours and 25 minutes. So we're going to be in here for a while.
Longer than Taylor. And that was long. But it didn't feel like it. And I don't think this will either. As long as we're like roped in. And we're, no pun intended, because there's like Indians and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not making a joke. Oh my god. I knew I was going to say something that I was going to have to like explain myself. So you have to be really careful.
Yep.
But anyways, so this is set in the 1920s.
Is it?
Yeah, I didn't know. I knew enough of like all the trailers we saw, but I didn't know like exactly what was going on. We know there's like killings. There's something having to do with oil. And there's like
Native Americans.
Yes. And Leo DiCaprio.
Yep. And
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. Then I forget the name of the girl. Lily Gladstone?
I'm not sure.
I think it's
like,
Lily Gladstone.
It looks like it's going to be a really good love story, though, because I liked their little chemistry. He was like telling her he liked her skin or something. Yeah, it was like a whole thing. But and then that guy is he married to Jennifer Aniston?
Ooh.
Or not? No. Or Anne Hathaway. The blonde-haired guy who's like the cop, and he walks up and he says, "I'm here to see about these murders." We'll see what about him. We'll see who's doing them. That.
That's Jesse Plemons. I don't know. I don't know who he's married to.
I just saw a picture of him with somebody, and I was like, "Whoa, they're together."
He was in it.
He's in it.
Yeah, he was in Antlers.
Jesse Plemons.
Yeah.
Let me look him up.
Antlers, Breaking Bad.
He was in that one movie as like the German, and he was like a prick.
Oh yeah, what was that?
I don't know, but that's what I know him from the most. I'm gonna look him up while you. Oh, I can't look him up and see. I gotta go to IMDb. Anyways.
But yeah, this is a Martin Scorcese film. We don't know how many more of these we're gonna get because he's getting up there in age. All his movies are very lengthy, but they're always very good. So I'm betting this is gonna be at least a 4 out of 5 for us. Maybe 4.5. Maybe even a 5.
We've heard really good things.
Yep. Nothing yet?
Oh, first thing. Why did Kirsten Dunst marry Jesse Plemons?
Oh, Kirsten Dunst.
Why did Kirsten Dunst married past tense? Some of the grammar.
Yeah. Is that who you're thinking of, though? Because they were on Fargo season 2
together. Yeah, that's
together.
what I was thinking of. Oh my god, so if this doesn't tell you... This makes me laugh. I'm sorry. Because, okay, for me, I don't look at that man and go, oh. You know? He's not that kind of a guy.
Yeah.
So her line about, like, them meeting was she's like, we fell in love creatively first. That's kind of, like, equivalent to, he's got a nice personality.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe not. I'm overthinking it.
I was saying they worked on Fargo season 2 together.
Okay.
The TV show Fargo.
So
that might have been where they met.
Oh, yeah.
Creatively.
Uh-huh.
So.
I was just trying to be funny. I always try to be the comedic relief.
Yeah.
Maybe they love each other and she's got the hots for him every night. I don't know. Anyways, so he's in it. I think it'll be fun. We are excited to be back here.
Yeah, we are. We got our popcorn bucket.
Our candy?
Candy, and we got
cups from Taylor.
A cup from Taylor Swift?
Not the
actual
Taylor Swift cup. We're not trying to do that. But like they gave us like disposable or reusable. They gave us the paper cups with those cups, and we came to Taylor so many times, or I did, that I just had like extra cups. So yeah.
Yeah.
So our movie starts in 6 minutes. So we're
getting there and
head on in,
watch that Killer of the Flower Moon there,
and see who's doing them.
See who's doing them. Bye, guys. All right, the Dolby Cinema. Past the trees to the AMCs we go. Killers of the Flower Moon. Look at all these movies.
Whoa.
Look at all of that Coco.
Hello.
Got all those movies too. This is the bigger theater in Tampa area. 24 theaters, yeah.
This is like the first time in a long time we haven't seen most of the movies on the
I know. We need to go back to the movies.
Yeah.
And we'll be back. We'll try to be back a couple times this month. Well, we just got out of the movie. It was something. It was definitely long. We'll tell you about our thoughts in the car. And we're back in the car.
Like 4 hours later?
No. About 3.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was like 4 hours later, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's hard. Yeah, 7:30. It's hard to do a review after seeing such a long movie when it's late and you're tired.
Yeah.
We're a little rusty.
That's okay. So, Killers of a Flower Moon. It's basically Leonardo Dicaprio playing this guy named Ernest, whose uncle is kind of just in the know of the whole. Where did they live?
Osage.
In
Oklahoma. The Osage tribes.
The Osage, the Indian tribe of Osage.
Mm-hmm.
And their uncle just kind of supports them and everything. And he kind of runs the town for the most part. But little do we know that he's got some sinister stuff behind the scenes going on. That he really doesn't want all the Osage to thrive and do well as he makes them think that they're going to be doing good. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But so he's got some sinister plans, and he kind of brings along Ernest with him, played by Leonardo DiCaprio.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. So and then Ernest marries Lily Gladstone's character, Molly, and she's got a big old tribe family. She's part of the Osage Indians, and let's just say that it happens. It all goes into play, and it gets pretty intense. And there's a lot of sad moments in this film.
Yeah.
There's a lot of deaths in this film. I feel definitely the feel for the character of Lily Gladstone's Molly a lot. Like, you definitely feel emotional towards her character and what she goes through.
Yeah. And they have kids.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but Leonardo DiCaprio does his performance greatly as usual.
Oh yeah.
I think him and Martin Scorcese have such good chemistry from being in so many films, doing so many films together over the years. Like Wolf of Wall Street and Shutter Island and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where else do I say?
It's kind of light. It's more light and not fun, but it's like light and kind of moves quick at the beginning, and it's like it just feels lighter, and then it starts to get heavier and heavier and heavier, and then there's no happy ending. I guess that could be considered a spoiler, but maybe not. I mean,
yeah,
you don't really expect that anything good is going to come out of it, especially when you see so many deaths in a movie. You don't really expect to have a happy ending, but we said in in the beginning, and in the trailer, you know, there's like murders and they're trying to be solved, and so hopefully justice was served. We're not going to say because, you know, that's a spoiler. So if you want to check this movie out, you can see for yourself what ends up happening, the fate of everyone, who lives, who dies, who goes to prison, who doesn't, like, what have you.
Yep, we did forget that Brendan Fraser was in here for a little bit.
Yeah, and John Lithgow.
John Lithgow, yeah. We didn't know he was in it at all.
They were both, like, attorneys.
Yep.
So that was kind of cool. Yeah, that was a surprise. But yeah, it was, I liked the beginning. I liked the whole movie, obviously, even with it being so heavy. It was like Leo, like, courting her, and, like, it was, you know, all of that. That was really fun and innocent, really. I guess. I don't know. There's probably so many deep dives into this. There were some parts where I was a little confused, but for the most part, I followed along pretty well. Like, it explained itself really well.
I feel like those moments of confusion were kind of
open for interpretation.
Well, they open for interpretation, yes, but they were also explained later on in the film.
That's true.
A lot of the questions that I had.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially with some of the deaths that happened. You know, when they go to the courtroom stuff towards the end of the movie, they kind of explain some of that stuff that went down.
Yeah.
It is a very lengthy film, and you do feel that length.
Yeah, you do.
But so I feel like the only thing that this film could be trimmed probably like half an hour, 45 minutes probably. It could have sped up a little bit faster. It didn't have to be as drawn out.
Yeah.
But other than that, I really enjoyed it.
I'm constantly trying to cover that.
Trying to cover that.
Light with my head.
Yeah,
all I had to do was sit forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked it. I think it was good. I give it a 4.
I give it a 4 as well. I did think that I might have liked it. I thought I was going to like it a little bit more than I did.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't really sure how I was going to feel about it. I knew I would like it, you know, just because of the actors alone.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was expecting. I didn't know if I was expecting more violence or more... I mean, the performances are great, so this is definitely a performance-based film. It's not overly violent. There are some violent scenes.
There's some gory stuff. I was like...
There's some random goriness, but it's nothing like...
Yeah.
It's not like gratuitous,
yeah, because I don't really like that kind of stuff. And me seeing it, I was kind of like, okay, that's there.
Nowhere near as violent as Gangs of New York. And that's
that.
Another Scorsese film too, that Leo did with him. That's pretty violent, but nowhere near like that. So there's just a couple scenes that have some ooh kind of moments. But yeah, it was really interesting to see, you know, what happens to these poor Indian tribes and stuff like that. So I'd recommend checking out Killers of the Flower Moon. And yeah,
Killers of the
Flower Moon,
right?
Yeah, it's hard to remember.
And they explain that too. They explain what all of that means. So that was kind of neat. And there's probably even deeper meaning behind that than I even like realize or we realize right now. So
that's our review of it.
Yeah, it was good. It feels good to be back in the theater.
Yep.
As some of you may know, we are in the process of moving. Like, this is our big moving week. So I don't know when we're gonna get back out to the theater, but it feels good to be back out.
Yeah.
And it's nice to like, and we have like a while to move. We have like basically the whole month. It's like a whole thing.
Like 3 weeks.
But yeah, so we'll definitely take little breaks because we can't just be focused on that like the whole time. You know, you have to kind of give yourself a little break. So we'll definitely try to get back out. And there's definitely some movies that hit the theater, but now they're already on streaming. Like
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Exactly. That definitely at the top of the list.
Yeah.
So we will do our best. Definitely stay after the previews.
Yep.
Because, you know, and nothing after the credits. It is kind of cool. There was one scene where when he was courting her or whatever, and she invited him over for dinner, and then he stayed for some drinks. Okay. And they were about to drink some whiskey, and it started like storming outside, and he, quickly like ran to the window and was like trying to shut the rain out and shut the window, and she like stopped him and was like, the storm's pretty like crazy right now, like we just need to sit here and not say anything, like just sit here in silence. So that was kind of cool, and that like happened for a little while, and then at the end credits at the very end, because we sat there for a little while, there was like a big storm happening, and all the sound in Dolby was just like, it was like rainstorm surrounding you. It was really cool. It was almost kind of like maybe like a message, like just sit here and like don't talk and just like process the movie, or I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking about. I was like, that's kind of deep. That they just like, they didn't play music or anything. They just played like the rainstorm.
The rain
I liked
sounds
that.
And everything, yeah.
It was like soothing. That's why I didn't want to like get right up, because I was like, oh, this is nice. And everyone else had already dipped.
Yeah,
as always, we're always sitting there.
Yep.
But yeah.
That was different.
It was cool because this theater actually had some Taylor Swift Eras concert movie posters on the table that they always have. This one and the other one, West Shore, closer to the airport, they always have like the posters that we get. And I was so worried about not getting those posters, and we got like one each for the movie, but like I got a couple more.
Yeah, and there's Taylor Swift cups and buckets everywhere.
There was so much more. I thought those were like sold out for sure. At least like, especially the tins, like the pink tins, they still had all of that here.
It was just those light sticks and the
tote bags.
And the tote bag that sold out like crazy.
That's true. Yeah, all the cups were here. The black bucket, the pink bucket, the cups, and the posters. Yep. So, and they're still showing it. Like, I was bummed because I had checked the times, and I was only checking the weekdays. And he's like, no, it's still running through. So I think I'm gonna go see it again one more time for good measure. Anyways, so let us know if you already saw Killers of the Flower Moon, or if you plan on going to check it out. I don't know how much longer it'll be running in theaters, but
for a few weeks.
I would definitely check it out. Or if you plan on if you plan on that's gonna be funny to watch back. If you plan on watching this on streaming, like in the comfort of your own home, which is probably a good idea, because you can have like an intermission. You're gonna have to go to the bathroom a few times, get some snacks. Like, you're gonna need some momentum to get through this. Just for the simple fact that it's long. It did pull us in, I feel like. It was like, it held my attention well enough, but yeah, like you could feel it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess that's it.
That about does it.
Yeah. So thanks for checking us out. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit. We're gonna get home and go to bed, I guess.
Oh yeah. Brian Goes Blue.
Go too.
Signing off.
Bye, guys.
Bye.